Andrew, I once read somewhere that selling actually is one of the oldest professions in the world. And in fact, I'm led to believe that there are cave paintings done by prehistoric man, Neolithic man, where they're out hunting in a forest carrying spears. But also on those cave paintings, I understand there's a picture of you selling a spear to those hunters. I'm not sure whether that's true or not, but I think that's what I heard somewhere. So just talk to us a little bit about you selling spears to hunters in prehistoric times, and picking up, I think, on a statement you made recently, which was that you feel the old way of selling, the old playbook, has actually changed as we enter the 21st century. So where are we getting it wrong? Where are traditional salespeople failing at the moment? And what does customer curious selling, and how does that fit into that?
Well, you know what? I think we've made a big mistake. I've made a big mistake allowing you to be in charge of this. But hey, we've started, so we'll finish. Thanks for that intro, Jerry. Yeah, look, those paintings, I think they're in France, aren't they?
I think they are.
Not quite true that I actually appear on a cave wall in France or wherever it is. But certainly I've been selling for a long time, and I grew up in an era through the 70s and 80s where selling was very transactional, and really it was started around what we now call bullying. It was about persistence. It was about annoying people to the point where they kind of had to do business. Either that, or you had a product that was market leading and people really wanted, and therefore it was demand led. And I was trained in those tricks. The first job I had was selling door-to-door insurance products. And that was really hard, but I had an amazing training program, 5-day training program about foot in the door selling, about how you stop the door being shut. I also then worked in the car industry for a little bit. I know it's hard to believe that a professional like me could possibly be in one of those kind of jobs in the 80s where it was all about spivs and about, clocking cars and all that kind of stuff. But I did. I worked in the car trade. And in the car trade, the most prominent training company of the day back in the 80s used to train people to lose the customer keys so they couldn't drive away. I mean, that was the essence of what selling was all about. It was about bullying. It was about manipulation and control.